This is Hannibal here from thehannibaltv.com with a daily news update. Albrick is from Washington, D.C. checking in. Says great content on this channel. Thank you very much. We are most viewed by far in the U.S., and I do hope to live there one day because these terrible government restrictions here in Canada are just brutal for this COVID thing, but I'm not even going to get into what they're doing every day. They're taking away more and more of our freedom. Smackdown did a horrible rating on Friday. They did a 0.25 rating, which was lower than the 0.3 that AEW Dynamite did last Wednesday over on TNT. And Smackdown featured Lars Sullivan, everybody's favorite gay porn star, as well as the return of Daniel Bryan, Roman Reigns. Now, I do like Teddy Long, but there was also some goofy, unfunny courtroom segment with Teddy Long, who I recently did an interview with. JBL was involved in a bunch of wrestlers. I tried to watch the highlight version and I couldn't even get through it. Now they're just following a script, so I'm not putting that on Teddy. And by the way, according to the Wrestling Observer, they just had the draft and there's yet to be one show where both brands haven't mixed. Further evidence that the draft is absolutely meaningless. Randy Orton won the championship from Drew at the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view last night. Drew the lowest ratings of any champion in WWE history. They had him beat Brock Lesnar. They had him beat The Big Show. They tried to strap the Rocket to him, and the Rocket just fizzled out. He was more interested in every interview he did talking about what good friends he is with everyone backstage and how great creative is than actually selling matches. Marty Scrull, who reportedly had sex with a 16-year-old when he was around 27 years old, is no longer Ring of Honor booker. It's unclear whether he's still a talent on the Ring of Honor roster or not, but they're pretty much a dead brand. AEW took all of their good wrestlers. They have absolutely no buzz. Thunder Rosa, who is the NWA Women's Champion and is wrestling for the NWA United Wrestling Network. Tomorrow night on pay-per-view, it's only $7.99. The link is in the description if you want to order the NWA pay-per-view through my affiliate link, or go to thehannibaltv.com and click on my NWA affiliate logo. But she announced on the Hannibal TV last night, she gave us the scoop. She is returning to the Octagon. She's going to be fighting MMA again very soon. I even just posted it as an individual clip. So good luck to her on that. I had very good feedback on my interview with Thunder Rosa. DDP is going to be doing an interview with me very soon, by the way. We haven't nailed down a date yet, but very shortly, Diamond Dallas Page is going to be doing an interview with me. Tony Atlas will be doing an interview with me November the 7th at 7 p.m. That's a Saturday night. And I'm working on a lot of other interviews. One of them is Mongo McMichael. I really hope that one comes through. So thanks a lot. We are on Twitter at the Hannibal TV, and I am on Twitter at Devon Hannibal. If you send me a DM on there, I will follow you back. I just don't automatically follow people back because there's so many fake accounts. We're also on Instagram at the Hannibal TV. Albrecht also says people are starting to stand up over the COVID-19 thing here in the U.S. It came out last week. Over 150 WWE employees, like not just employees that work for the office, but talent, camera people, whatever. According to Brian Alvarez of the Wrestling Observer, about 150 people had it in WWE and fully recovered. I spoke to a friend of mine today whose wife works in a retirement home here in Canada, and every one of the retirees in the retirement home that had COVID recovered, and some of them had other serious illnesses. So it's almost like they just keep taking away our freedoms. Like they're cutting back on hours of places here now. Like they've closed restaurants, they've closed gyms. Now they're cutting back on hours. How does cutting back on hours so more people have to come within a shorter period of time, so there's more people in places at once, how does that help in any way stop the spread of COVID? It makes no sense to me. They should, if anything, extend hours to spread things out. CAPA says Mongo would be rad as F. And the other last thing I'll say about COVID today, they leave the liquor stores open here for the mental health of the fucking alcoholics. But for the mental health of people that work out, that like to build big biceps like this, they shut the damn gyms. Okay, that's my mental health escape, working out in the gyms. Now I got to go out. It's often 0 degrees outside when I'm training now. It's only going to get worse in November. There's a greater chance I'm going to get sick training outside, or instead of running on a flat treadmill, which my gym has specific treadmills that actually help your knees too. I'm running outside where there's dips in the concrete. There's potholes where you can twist a knee. It's a load of bullshit. CAPA says we need to stand up. It's motivation for me to work harder and harder on this channel so I can move, because I have had enough of this country. I want to make this channel enough so I could support myself and live somewhere else. Crown King of France says, watch Rocky IV to inspire me to work out using nature. I have been working out using nature since the lockdown started last March. It's not fun, okay? I'll do what I can to stay in shape. Fred S. says I should come to Florida. I might be coming to Florida in December for the big North American Wrestling Alliance show in Daytona Beach at the Ocean Center, which will be the biggest independent show in Florida of the year that I've been invited by the promoter to cover. And who knows, you might even see Great North Wrestling stars such as the Blood Hunter and Kevin Sullivan on that Daytona Beach show, December 19th at the Ocean Center. You never know. Stay tuned to this channel. I will have all the news. Other wrestlers that are going to be on that show, by the way, are Davey Boy Smith Jr. and Gangrel, to name a few. And Gangrel is supposed to be on this channel sooner than later. So look it up, North American Wrestling Alliance, Daytona Beach. If you go on the Ocean Center's website, they have the Ticketmaster link. Have a good night, everybody. I am going off to visit my grandmother. Then I'm going to be working out outside in the cold.